All the way Virginia, bitch.
What is the major problem, do you think?
Too much hormones.
You should just fucking smile and blow me!
8 weeks from me, you're going to be ready for a commission in the Waffen SS.
Oh no! Oh jeez!
This is the type of shit we do, roll up on niggas at the goddamn barbershop?
Yeah. Didn't help.
Oh no! Oh jeez!
Well, why you do it then, baby Billy? Well, 'cause I'm selfless.
Enough. I will hear no more of this Hebrew nonsense.
And there will be gorilla shit all over the army.
God-awful bunch of malcontents. I hope you all kill each other.
Nobody's saying you can't own a gun. Nobody's even saying you can't carry a gun. All we're saying is you can't carry a gun in town.
Oh, fart nigger.
Oh, you sound racist. Good. Yes. Yes, I am. And you guessed it, a Jew.
Well, I can't understand none of it. This one begat that one, and that one begat this one, and begat, and lo and behold, someone says some shit to someone or another. Just how retarded are you?
You're a dishonest cunt!
Who the fuck okayed that?
Yeah. Didn't help.
The Almighty says, don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
You little bastard, you attacked my stepson?
Hold us hostage.
You can't handle big deals anyway. My meat would have you in the hospital.
Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme. We're too wild. We're too out of control. We're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to the final evening show of the week. Oz tomorrow, Rumble Friday. It's like robbing a bank getting to do this for a job. Welcome to the show. I'm Aaron Imholt. You know your job. Hit like, follow the channel. We're closing in on our 6 millionth view here on Rumble. We've been on Rumble not very long, few years, probably about 3 years, and we're heading to 6 million views, although some people debate it. Some people say those views aren't real, that at max we have about 375,000 views, and personally, I just find that to be offensive. It is 6 million. If you doubt it's 6 million or you question that it's 6 million, we're going to take away all your credit cards, we're going to take away your home, and you can't use the banking system anymore. Welcome to the show. We've got a very serious topic tonight. I'm going to address some bullshit in a second, and it'll be funny. And then we're actually going to dive into some shit that's kind of scaring the hell out of me with these data centers. I was driving a lot today. I was making some deliveries for our audience members. You know, the post office wants like $10 to deliver one of those little wallets. And then like 3 out of the 5 wallets that I had to send out are within like 10 to 15 miles from me. So I'm like, I'm just going to go drop these off. Why not? So I went and dropped them off, and I'm driving around. I'm listening to Jimmy Dore, which is a good way to maintain your sanity, is listening to Jimmy Dore. And I was listening to Jimmy Dore's take on these data centers. And I was listening to him cover Kevin O'Leary talking to Tucker Carlson, and then how Kevin O'Leary's big data center that's going to be like, what was it, six times the size of Manhattan or something like that? You know, how much energy that was going to take up and everything else. And I was like, I wanted to get, like, I was intrigued listening to it. But when I got home, I just went and sat outside for a little. I enjoyed my deck. I went and cleaned up the yard a little, straightened some things up. Like, I had to do stuff and stay busy because I'm just sitting here thinking about data centers and like how they're going to use it to monitor all of us and everything else. And I'm like, you know what? That's going to be a big chunk of the evening show tonight. Is I'm going to talk about these data centers because that's what's on my mind. So we got to talk about that. We got a lot of things to get to. I was listening to my boy Husey before we started the show today, and I guess the gossipy little girl show, Haley, my sister Haley, she does a gossipy little girl show for about 200 people. Not a bad start. The kid could make it. Who knows? But apparently, Nick was in her free chat. And I feel bad for the guy. I do. I will say I've prayed for him at church because he's a mess and he's destroyed his life. And I kind of want, I mean, the whole thing was over 2 years ago. We only knew each other for a few months. Like, come on. You don't, but apparently he spends all day thinking about me, and he goes in chat rooms and he needs to talk about me. It's like Katie Heron with Regina George. She just can't stop with the word vomit. It keeps coming up. So apparently he said something, and this is a very interesting thing he does, and it came up on Husey's show from Pat Dixon. Pat Dixon is an interesting guy too. He's a guy who's infinite times smaller than we are. But he's always had this weird bug up his ass about me. I've never been on a show with the guy. I've never met the guy. Never really covered the guy at all. But he has special daggers for me. I do that to people. Well, anyway, Nick is in this chat. Bunch of dudes are hanging out in some chick's chat. That is not simp worthy at all. And unfortunately, Nick is still living in over 2 years ago. Which, again, I find sad. I find it pathetic, but whatever. All right, people cope the way they cope. I've never been addicted to hard drugs or addicted to alcohol. There, but for the grace of God, go I. Recovery is different for everybody. I just don't think hanging on to spite is a good idea. He tells this story, and this is a magic that Nick has, is he lies constantly all the time. Pretty much if his mouth is moving, he's lying. But he lies in a way where I think he convinces himself it's true. He takes a sliver of truth and then extrapolates it into something not resembling reality. And he said this thing about me that Pat brought up on Husey's show, or I never would have known about it. He said, Aaron asked me for gas money. Now, first of all, I'm an adult male. Never asked anybody for gas money before. I'm like, gas money? When did I ask Nick for gas money? When the fuck did gas? And then I went, oh, shit, that's right. Listen to this. So remember, if you know the story, Nick's nanny quit on him because he was a junkie, and she was fucking tired of it, so she quit. She left. Nick can't take care of his children. So April asked me, she's like, I'm going to volunteer to take up some of the driving and some of the getting food and groceries and stuff like that. I'm going to help out. And obviously, Nick's not going to step up to the plate and do it himself, so he's going to let her do it. And I stepped in, I went, hey, because I saw her getting taken advantage of. He was going to completely use her to let her do all of these things. And I said, look, if she's going to do this, you're going to compensate her for gas and you're going to compensate her for the groceries. We're not here to buy your kids food. We're not here to do the running for your rugrats. That's your job as a parent. So I said, if she does this for you, and she's a big girl, she can do whatever she wants, you're going to compensate her for her gas for running the kids around, and you're going to compensate her for the fucking groceries. Point, period, end of story. Oh, and by the way, still went and bought shit. He never picked up a tab. Never once. So just a great guy I am. What can I say? But it's wild that I don't know if he believes what he said or if he's just so stuck in 2 years ago that he's like, I have to say this story about Aaron because maybe if Aaron looks bad, my arrest will go away. I'll have never been on drugs. My life will not have fallen apart. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen. But I think that's got to be the mindset. So I just wanted to clear up a little myth before it festered into fact. In reality, I was trying to stop April from being taken advantage of by a lazy, responsibility-dodging junkie. And I said, do the right thing. Pay her for the fucking gas she's using doing your job because your nanny couldn't stand being around you anymore. And comp her for the fucking groceries she buys for your house. Do the right thing. He's allergic to it. All right. All right. I'm seeing some very funny things in the chat. Some of them are a little... You guys are very fucking mean. You guys are mean girls. By the way, somebody said you had Pat Dixon on your channel once. You interviewed him. Oh, my God. If I did, he didn't say anything meaningful or I would have remembered it. He's never been a particularly funny guy. I know he washed out of comedy. What does he do, a show for about 100 people? I think when he's on Husey, he's getting his biggest audience. Not to shit on him. That's just a fact. So I just thought I'd address this. I thought you'd maybe think it was funny and always good to call people out in their lies. Let's go to Fuck You Dude. Thank you for the $5. Oh, no. Good evening, Aaron. You are looking very oleaginous tonight. Look, I never said I was the smartest guy in the world. If it has something to do with chins, I'm going to be really upset. Resembling oil, containing oil, or producing oil. So he's saying I look fucking oily. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Raz of Chaz with $1 says, 6 million views. I don't know if you've heard, Rumble has wooden doors. Yeah, and a Ferris wheel and a soccer field, apparently. Silverwolf with $1 says, hey, Aaron, I got my wallet. Thank you. Now, please distract me while my father is being rushed currently into the ER because he's having heart issues. I need a laugh. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby, you fucking piece of shit. Don't sit there and write into me and be like, oh, me dad's having issues. Me dad's having issues. Me dad's going to the hospital. Entertain me. Dance, monkey. Make me laugh. Put that fucking stress on me. Put that pressure on me to entertain you and make you laugh because your dad couldn't stay away from saturated fats. Your dad couldn't have a proper diet. So now I got to be stressed out. So now I got to wonder if I'm being funny enough tonight. And we're going to be talking about data centers. So surely I'm not going to be funny enough. So now let's say something really bad happens to your dad. Am I responsible now? If something good happens to your dad, am I going to get the credit? No, you're going to say glory to God, which you should. But I don't think it's right that all this pressure goes on me to say something funny. And then if something good happens to him, I'll get zero of the credit. T. Duden says, send $100, bitch. I finna make the monkey dance. I should have been like, for $100, I'll be funny. Well, you see, baby, you got Silverwolf Daddy. He's rocking and rolling. He's having a great day. It's a Wednesday. It's beautiful outside, baby. You know, he's ready to go to the pay window, if you will, if not financially, then spiritually, baby. And then all of a sudden, you feel that ticker in your heart. You start to feel it go pitter-patter instead of pity-patter, baby. And you know that this could be the big one. So you call up that doc, you say, Doc, get an extra big bed ready for the big daddy, because this might be the one. And then you get in that ambulance and you start to feel a little drowsy and your heart's just hurting just a little bit, baby. And you said, I felt this feeling before. I felt this could be it. I felt like the angels could be singing my name, daddy, but no. Because I'm a hard-working man. I'm a wrench-turning son of a gun. I'm the son of a plumber. I was going to make it through this. That's right. I'm going to make it through this, daddy. And I'm going to be a survivor, if you will. I'm going to temper my diet a little bit. I'm going to take care of myself just a little bit. I'm going to go running on Tuesdays this time. I'm going to heal up nice. And then not only will I get back on my feet and get back to work and go to the pay window, daddy, but I'm going to go to the pay window of living a full life again, daddy. And that's what we going to do tonight, Jack. We going to have a full show and Silver Wolf, daddy.
And there will be gorilla shit all over the Omni.
There, I did that for free, just to show you that I'm not a piece of shit, and it's not all about money. I did my best. I cut a promo as Dusty Rhodes from heaven, cutting a promo for your father. How's that? I think I helped. His next thing he writes in, he's like, he just died. Oh, fuck. All right. Well, no, look, Silver Wolf, I hope all is well with your father. I hope he pulls through, and I hope a good old Dusty Rhodes impression helped you greatly. I hope it assisted you. Let's take a look here. Aaron, you do realize she was being pimped out after you left, but she was definitely pimped. Hey, not my fucking problem after I filed those papers. Thank you very much. April Hayher says, I carried his dad to the ER. Now I need to be reimbursed. Silverwolf says, I choked on my rice. You almost made me go before him. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Technically that would have been your fault too. I mean, if you think about it, you're the one who was like, make me laugh, fucking donkey boy. Why don't you, you were the one kind of being a dick, to be fair. And I cut so if you choked on your rice, I don't see how that's my problem in the least. Thank you, Trucker 18-Wheeler, for the $5. He says, this is an anti-Vietnam War ad. All right. Fauci's Pangolin with $1 says, Aaron, why do you kill good people? I've had to have killed some bad ones, right? Just law of averages, because I kill indiscriminately. Silverwolf says, fuck, I love this show. Well, you know what? I hope everybody says, fuck, I love this show. Enough to hit that thumbs up here on Rumble. All right, we got a couple of things before we get into this data center stuff. Thank you guys for your generosity. We're 75 memberships away from 600. Oh, what's the number? What should we get at here? 75. If we get to 20 away, I'll gift the last 20. I think that's more than fit. Yeah, 25. Yeah, you guys do 20. You guys do 50. I'll do 25. We'll get 75. You guys go on a crazy membership gifting spree. Joey Caravello with $1 says, Aaron, remember when April visited the radio station in high school, despite the fact that this would be mathematically impossible? Yeah. Ow, wait. No, she graduated in 2014. I started working at the radio station in 2006. And I left in 2014. So, yeah, she would have come in while she was in high school. Makes sense to me. Why would I lie about that? That makes me look worse if I met her when she came in to record an FFA promo in high school. Why would I do such a thing? All right, let's watch this anti-Vietnam ad that Trucker 18-Wheeler sent us. And then let's get down to business tonight because we got to cook. We got a lot of stuff on the stove, so to speak. Here is a 1971 anti-Vietnam PSA.
Divide up the pie in Washington. Do you ever wonder who gets the biggest slice?
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv.
Now for the jet. Most of your taxes go to pay for wars, past, present, and future.
Correct.
What does your money buy? It buys you Vietnam, and with it, inflation, unemployment, disunity, and death.
Correct.
It buys you bombs instead of schools.
Correct.
Defoliation instead of clean air and water.
Correct.
Tanks instead of trains. And destroys homes instead of building them. Isn't it time we got out of their country and back into ours? Write your congressman. Tell him you need a bigger piece of the pie now.
I mean, tell them when they're telling lies. That sounds like a pretty accurate statement to me. Now, I think Sam Show would probably tell you that there was someone missing at that table who gets a big chunk of the pie. But I think in that ad, they were using the military as a catch-all. T. Duden says they got Aaron at pie. Oh, shit. You know what? I think I missed the point of the whole commercial. I was just like, that looks like apple. Is that apple? Because it's not Dutch apple. But, I can make do. It's fine. Stun Gun says, then your pager explodes. Yeah, it was really weird. They didn't even have pagers back then. But right as soon as that ad was over, the people who made it, exploding pagers right in their pockets. They were shot in the throat, wouldn't you know? Trucker 18-wheeler with $1 says, Aaron be killing people over there. That's why I'm here. Huh? I know. Thank you for the $1. All right, let's get after it tonight, guys. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble Rants, and memberships. You know how it works. Gift those memberships, and we'll get as close to 600 tonight as we can. I did see something funny on Twitter that I had to retweet. Apparently, the guy who fucked Mersh's girlfriend and is now dating her, this Kevin Scampoli, apparently he's like even a bigger tool than we thought he was. He's like the biggest tool on the internet. Pod Awful keeps trolling him, and he not only keeps answering him, but he slid into Pod Awful's DMs. So like Pod Awful is talking shit about this Scampoli guy. He's making fun of Mersh. He's making fun of Kevin. And this Kevin guy decided, you know what's really going to be great long-term for my new relationship with this ice dancer broad is I'm going to start fighting her battles on the internet. Let me tell you something, guys. Fighting your girl's battles online never takes energy away from your relationship, never damages the privacy of your relationship. It always works out great for you. It's so good to spend your free time that you could be spending with your new relationship to be fighting with trolls and podcast hosts and strangers on the internet. I think Kevin Scampoli is doing a fine job. So Pod Awful starts trolling him. Apparently, Kevin Scampoli does not like it when you call his girlfriend Ice Dancer. Now, I'm not going to learn her shitty Jewish name. I don't give a shit about her shitty Jewish name. She's Ice Dancer. She's not a real person. She's a person on the internet. She's in the ether. Her name's Ice Dancer. She fucked Mersh. She ate Ethan Ralph's asshole. She fucked Stavros from Cumtown and Tires. She fucked Schizo Sean. She's a bottom of the barrel, bottom feeding. She's a sucker fish, essentially. She's an algae eater. She scrapes what's left on the bottom of the tank, and that's where people like Kevin Scampoli live. So Kevin Scampoli gets Ice Dancer. Nobody should learn her name. So he's trying to tell all these people online, like with a straight face, don't call her Ice Dancer. They're doing this really cringe high schooler thing where they go, Ice Dancer is dead. I'm not even going to say her shitty real name because it's a fucking gay name anyway. But you'll be like, Ice Dancer is dead. It's like, what are you, fucking 12? Or you have an alter ego? Or you like JJ McCarthy? You're 9. Oh, 9 is here. Look out for 9. What is that? What's your alter ego? You Dude Love? What are we, pro wrestlers all of a sudden? Kevin Scampoli is a jelly bean-headed mark. So anyway, Ice Dancer, or Pod Awful starts shit-talking Ice Dancer. Ice Dancer couldn't stop DMing Pod Awful, according to Jesse. Says now her latest bald wrestling goober can't either. So Kevin Scampoli actually DM'd Jesse PS to tell him, quote, Ice Dancer is dead, but thanks for using the 3. You actually DM'd the host of Pod Awful of all people. First of all, DMing any internet person or any person on Twitter that information is the gayest fucking thing I can think of. But especially when you consider it's Jesse PS you're sending it to, uber retarded. So then Pod Awful says, nobody is Googling Brixton. He ain't wrong. So then Kevin Scampoli writes, "You're going to learn a lot from me in the next few years. Don't worry, you'll get better for it." Bro, nobody knows you have a show. Nobody watches your show. You getting mentioned by Mersh is the most amount of ears you've ever had on your program. Pod Awful then said, "Okay, Monkey Branch. Bravo. Bravo." To which Scampoli then said, "I'm clearly a monkey bar." Ugh. Good one. Wow, got him. You fat fucks are the ones who can't hold a woman's weight. Well, stop dating fat bitches. What do you want from me? Look, she's a bigger gal. It's okay. Her body weight pulls the rest of her down so much that her eye's wonky. And then Pod Awful just ends it with, "It's a lot to carry." So bravo to Jesse PS and Pod Awful. Look, something tells me that this Ice Dancer Scampoli thing ain't going to last very long. If he's already in people's DMs being like, "That's her slave name. That's her dead name. Don't dead name my girlfriend." Ugh, then you fags are already finished. I don't know what to tell you. If Jesse PS is already in your head this early, "Oh, I love you, baby. Oh, I love you." If you're being this performative on the internet this early, probably not going to make it to the end of the summer. And if he is a lady collarbone breaking son of a gun, like people have said he is, she might have to sell that Nintendo Switch and that MacBook to pay the hospital bills. But hey, I wish these kids the best of luck. T. Duden with $5 says, "Don't forget Ice Dancer's first fake name was Dagger Pussy." Ew. Well, that's probably going to be the result of the breakup with Kevin Scampoli. It's going to be a dagger to the pussy. It might be a fitting name. We might need to do a callback. Thank you for the $5, T. Duden. I appreciate that. So a little lightheartedness at the beginning of the show. We get to bust a liar. We get to do this Scampoli thing. And then we're going to have to get to these data centers because, look, again, I wish they weren't making me lose my mind, but I think that's kind of the point. We're going to go over to Rumble exclusively now. YouTube, thank you very much for being here, but we really don't need you fucking people. Here's what we need you to do. Don't even worry about hitting like. YouTube doesn't matter. Click that link. Come on over to Rumble. Bring your asses over to where we are. Hit like, hit follow, get used to the Rumble thing. It's actually really great. I listen to more stuff on Rumble now than I used to. Go ahead and come on over. The link is in the chat. Click it. Come join us. Let's go.